Listen, I'm very aware that summer is nearly over and people are literally foaming at the mouth getting ready for crunchy leaf spooky season because it's just around the bend. But I was supposed to go on a trip to Hawaii mid-September, which I was really excited for because I have never been. And I absolutely love the beach. I was planning on living in the ocean for an entire week. Doggy paddling next to some sea turtles because I don't swim that well. Scuba diving, maybe taking a surfing lesson. Snorkeling, paddleboarding, all of the activities. So I bought a metric shit ton of swimsuits. So many swimsuits because I was excited. But then I decided due to recent events that traveling that far away might not be the best thing for me right now. Might be a little bit too much too soon. So I canceled that trip. Yeah, a little bit disappointing, but there will be more trips where I feel up to it and I don't feel like I will be a panic spiral on an island, a 7-hour plane ride away from home. So here's a poorly timed swimsuit try on haul and fall, y'all. So I will keep a couple of these swimsuits, but I am going to return a majority of them because I do not need as many swimsuits as I got. So help me decide which ones make me look the least like a stuffed sausage and let me know. Okay, let's start with one-piece suits. This one is from Meat Curve, and it's just a simple black one-piece. I really like the high neckline on this because I was just imagining myself flailing around the ocean, and I didn't particularly want to have a nip slip. I just like want it to be contained. I don't want to be corralling the girls every 5 seconds. You know what I mean? I also really like the see-through bits, although I wish the stomach one was a bit higher so it came across the smallest part of my waist instead of being a window to my belly button. But it's not terrible. I give it a 6 out of 10. It's very classy, a little bit sophisticated. It looks like I'd be someone's stepmom sitting by the pool with a really big hat. This next one also from Meat Curve, again black, one piece, but this one is a little bit more spicy. She also has the see-through bits, but in my opinion, it's a little bit more saucy than the other one because it has these fishnet details going up the flanks, which admittedly is a pretty good trick because it kind of tricks the eye into making you look a little bit thinner than you are when it kind of has that, it blocks out the sides. From far away though, but up close that detail segments my belly fat and makes me look like a holiday ham. Which is a vibe, don't get me wrong, but I mean like it's maybe not my vibe. It does have this kind of strappy detail above the bosoms that feel pretty secure actually. So I'm overall not mad at it. I think I give it a solid like 4, 4.5, 4.8, you know, almost a 5 maybe. Just because I didn't like how you can like see my belly crease happening. This crochet style one piece I got from ThreadUp, and again I really like the high neckline. I kind of like that cut on me, like the kind of racer back high neck cut. I don't know what you would call that, but it, like the other one, has like a see-through portion up through the side body, and it's also a little bit see-through up on the neckline. I don't know, I thought I was gonna like this one a lot, but I was kind of more underwhelmed. I just don't know if this is necessarily my color. It kind of makes me look washed out. So I'm gonna rate it like a 4 out of 10. Okay, this next one is not my typical style, but I saw it and it looked really good on the model. And the tie-dye was screaming Hawaii to me for some reason. I was just like, I could be a beach bum, living on the beach, sauntering around, messy seawater hair. I just like had this whole storyline in my head imagined, and then it came and I tried it on and I just like, it's just something about the way the pattern hits on my body that reminds me of those one swimsuits, you know, the ones where the picture on the swimsuit is like a man's torso, like the nipples and chest hair and all of that. It's giving that for some reason. And once I saw it, I couldn't unsee it. So I give this one a -2. Plus it has this extra swatch of material that I think is supposed to be hiding the belly area or something, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to do with it. It's free moving and you kind of scrunch it some way and then it falls, and then I think I would be messing with it the entire time that I was wearing the swimsuit, and that would not be fun. But now on to the 2 pieces. This rusty orange I think is my color. I feel like I look best in burnt orange. However, the cut of this one is doing nothing for my figure unless the goal is rectangle. And the little tie on the top reminds me of a nubbin of a balloon. I mean, and it kills me. It kills me a little bit. The top doesn't fit great at all. It's somehow too loose, and too small at the same time. It's like if I raise my hands, I'm at the risk of showing some underboob. And the bottoms aren't really doing me any justice either. They're too loose and saggy. They're kind of giving diaper. So I'm gonna give this suit a 1 just because I like the color. Otherwise it would probably be in the negatives as well. Okay, this red one with the high waist bottoms is a little bit fun, a little bit flirty. It has like this chest skirt feature going on, which I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it, but I kind of think it's pretty cute. And I can imagine myself slouching, hunching over, you know, just like relaxing on the beach. And then that swash of fabric just kind of camouflaging my roll when I'm like completely hunched, like a tent. So it's kind of encouraging bad posture, but I mean, I don't know. And I also really don't know how it will behave wet. That's the only other thing. I think it would just like cling to my body and be awkward, but it's kind of cute when it's dry at least. Definitely not the worst one, so I will give it a 6. Okay, the top of this one is from Meat Curve, and it didn't come with bottoms. I thought it did, but was mistaken, so I just put it with some of the other high-waisted black ones that came with another suit. This top is not one that I would do an activity in. It's definitely more of a lounge around, wade in the water type swimsuit, but it does have this cool wraparound Grecian fabric thing happening, and the cream color makes me look a bit more tan in comparison, so love that. I actually think this one is pretty cute, so I will give it a 7. It's just not the most functional. These last two are from Amazon, and I got the same suit just in 2 different colors because I could not make up my mind. So this first one has a stripy top and plain black high waist bottoms, and the silhouette is very vintage 50s-ish. I like the crisscross detail on the top, and it feels very secure. It's still super cute, but it's also functional. The stripes would be perfect in the ocean because you're supposed to dress like a sea snake apparently to not get attacked by a shark. I didn't fact check that or recall where I heard it from, so I might be wrong and I might just be making that up, but I think it might be a thing. Not completely sure. But I think overall I like this one the best, so I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. And the other color I got was this sort of olive or army green in the same cut. Again, a solid choice. It's not really showing up as green on camera as it is in real life, but I like this one just as much, so I will give it a 9 as well. So that was everything. You'll have to let me know which ones you like best, and I will link all of them down below if you are in the market for a swimsuit. And it is the end of the season, so they potentially might be discounted. I'm not sure because it doesn't really seem like anything is in this economy, but I digress, maybe. But other than that, I just want to thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, you can subscribe and hit that notification bell. All that stuff really helps out the channel. But other than that, I just hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'll see you on Thursday for the next one. Bye!